Hello dear learners, welcome you in the lecture 3 which is on currency options of week 3 related to financial derivatives. In today's lecture we will go through the following points: key terminologies involved in the options contract, then concept of option, option premium, then option hedging strategies, then comparison with forward hedging, and then hedging through options. So, these things we will come to know after this lecture. So, what are the key terminologies which are used in case of options contract or currency options? Why there is a need of currency options, as already forward and futures we have gone through quite in depth. As the names itself suggest, options means it's not an obligation, but it's a kind of right which is given to the purchaser of the option or the option holder to go by the contract or not to exercise the contract. So, it is important that the fluctuations which are taking place in the foreign exchange market, if they are in the interest of the exporter or the importer or the other entities which are participating in the foreign exchange market, if they think so that the existing contracts like forward and futures are detrimental to their interest, then in derivatives market there is one other instrument which we know as options contract, which can be used. So, let us see what are the key terminologies which are used in options currency options contract. Like strike price, what do we mean by strike price? We have seen in case of forward as well as in futures contract also that there is a strike price. So, it is pre-agreed price for exercising the option. Just like in all other contracts, there has to be a price which has to be decided well in advance, that is at a time of going in the contract. So, strike price is pre-agreed price for exercising the option. Then options premium, price paid to buy the option. So, whenever we buy any option, we need to pay some price, and that we measure in terms of premium. The nomenclature for this is premium, because we are getting some privilege of being little bit aloof from the whatsoever the market exchange rate is, just to use that exchange rate in our favor. So, there is going to be some kind of privilege on it. So, we need to pay some price for it, and that price is nothing but options premium. Then expiration date, last date to exercise the option, like every contract is having some duration. So, last day to exercise the option is expiration date. So, next in the series is call option, which is right to buy the underlying currency and profit if spot rate is more than strike rate at expiration. Similarly, put option, right to sell the underlying currency, right to sell the underlying currency. So, profit if spot rate is less than strike rate at expiration. Now, what is American option? It can be exercised any time until expiration. So, American option can be utilized at any point of time before the expiry of the contract. Contrary to it, European option, it can be exercised only on expiry, and it is mostly used also in case of Indian currency markets. Now, what do we mean by exactly option? So, a currency option is a contract that gives the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell a currency at a predetermined price, which is called as a strike price, on or before a specified expiration date. So, currency options, like for instance on the Indian rupee, can be purchased against any other currency such as euro, pound sterling and US dollar. Call and put options on the USD INR pair, that can be purchased through the stockbroker. Only European options are available, which means you can only use them at the time of expiry. American option is not available because the exchanges they don't provide that service. So, it is only European option where the option can be exercised only at the time of expiry of the contract. So it means that at the time of expiry of the contract, the spot rate that time and the strike price, it needs to get compared in order to exercise the contract or to let it go. To buy options, one must pay a premium to the broker. The broker passes it to the exchange and exchange passes it to the option seller or writer. So if some entity is purchasing the option, whether it is call option or put option, then that entity has to make payment, and the seller of the option, that is under a writer of the option, it gets that premium. Now, what is options premium? An option premium is the current market price of an options contract, which is the choice to buy or sell an underlying asset later at an agreed upon price. It is the income that seller, that is the writer of the option contract, receives from another party, the purchaser of the option. Option writers use premiums as a source of income while managing portfolio risk through hedging strategies. So it means that those who are selling the option, they are at risk, but they earned out of the premium being paid by the option purchaser. The factors affecting option premium: intrinsic and extrinsic values, market volatility and expiration dates. So if market is more volatile, then in that case the options premium will go or up or down. Now there are certain option hedging strategies related to currency exposure. So first one is protective put. Buy a put option to protect against adverse currency movement. So what do we mean by put option? Means option to sell. For example, Indian exporter sells USD for INR in future, buys USD put to lock minimum proceeds, INR proceeds. So why the Indian exporter sells USD for INR in future and buys USD put to lock minimum INR proceeds? Because the Indian exporter is contemplating to receive US dollar. So ultimately the exporter has to sell the US dollar in the market and against receiving the Indian currency. So exporter is having two options, either to go through the spot rate or to buy a put option on dollars. So whichever rate will be favorable to the exporter, it will go by that rate. If the strike price is favorable to the exporter, then it will exercise the put option, and if the spot rate is favorable to the exporter, then the exporter will let the put option on dollars expire. Then another one is covered call. Now what is this covered call? Hold foreign exchange currency exposure, means whatsoever the currency exposure is happening, let it be there, and sell a call option to earn premium. Means what is call option? Option to buy, and that option to buy, sell it. So it reduces net cost but limits upside potential. For example, if the exporter expects $5 lakhs in 3 months and the current spot rate is 83.5 USD, the exporter sells USD call option with a strike price of 85. So the premium is the difference between these two, that is 1.5 rupees per US dollar. So here what is happening? The exporter is expecting to receive $5 lakh in 3 months of time, and the current spot rate is 83.5. So the exporter sells US dollar call option. So it means that 85, if this rate 85, that is the strike price 85, as long as the rate is 85, then the exporter will go by the contract and the strategy will be sell US dollar call option. Now what is call option? Option to purchase, and option to purchase sell the US dollar like at this rate, and if the rate is beyond this, means as it goes away from this 90 or 95 like this, the exporter will tend to lose, but as long as this rate goes down, the exporter will tend to gain from it. The third strategy is zero cost collar. Buy a put and sell a call simultaneously such that premiums they offset each other. the caps downside while giving up some upside. For example, if exporter is expecting $5 lakh in 3 months, buy put at 83.50 US dollar and sell call at 85. So, the premiums they are offset. So, anywhere the price is going to happen, that is the strike price. If the strike price is 85 and it may be possible that spot rate is moving around between 83 to 85, then since the exporter has purchased both things, that is put and call option, in that case there will be zero net upfront cost. Now, let us compare the options hedging with forward hedging. As far as obligation is concerned, in case of forward contract, it must be settled at contract price, but in case of options contract, it is the right of the option purchaser, but not the obligation to exercise the contract. Then the cost, no upfront premium because it is an OTC contract. So, both parties there will be profit of one party and loss of other party. So, there is no such upfront premium, but in case of options contract, the premium is required to be paid by option purchaser. Flexibility, in case of forward contract, there is no flexibility in terms of expiry of using the contract, or in terms of rollover of the contract, or in terms of delivery of the currencies before the expiry. So, like that, or if the spot rate is somewhat favorable to the entity, to the business entity in comparison to strike price. Now, since this is a contract, so it has to be abided by. In case of options contract, it is flexible, can choose not to exercise the contract, because for not choosing the contract, the exporter or importer has already paid the options premium to the option seller. Hedging efficiency, in case of forward contract, it is perfect for known exposure, means where the exposure is calculated, and in case of forward contract, the hedging is like completely the risk is able to completely eliminated because of hedging, because the exposure is well known in advance. But in case of options contract, it provide optionality and protection. So, exposure is known, but in that case the exact amount of exposure is not there, because that will be determined on the basis of spot rate, future spot rate. But in case of forward market, that is well known, because the current spot rate is known and the forward rate is also known, and it is clear that the contract is going to be settled only at strike price and no other rate. But in case of option, there is optionality. So, that is why that is not as perfect as in case of forward contract. Now, let us see some examples of hedging through options. The first scenario is exporter expects to receive $1 billion in 3 months. The concern is if INR appreciate, means it reduces INR proceeds. For instance, let us suppose the future, the 3-month spot rate, it appreciates. So, when the exporter is going to receive $1 billion and it is going to convert that $1 million into Indian currency, because of the appreciation of Indian currency, exporter is going to receive lesser amount of Indian currency. So, that will lead to the foreign exchange loss, the loss due to foreign exchange rate fluctuation, and here that specific reason is appreciation of the exporter's own currency. So, the solution is buy US dollar put option. Strike price is 83.5. Now, what do we mean by it? US dollar put option means the option to sell US dollar at 83.50, and against that the premium paid is 1.5 rupees per dollar. So, what is happening if we take different scenarios? Let us suppose 3 months later on the spot rate is 82 rupees. So, what here exporter will do? It will exercise the put option, because the strike price is higher than the spot rate. The the Indian currency received will be $1 lakh multiplied by 83.5, which is the strike price, and this gives 8 crores 35 lakh rupees to the exporter, and this is protection against the appreciation of Indian currency. But let's suppose if the spot rate is 85 rupees. So it means that the exporter will not exercise the contract, and from the spot market it will sell 1 million US dollar, which it is going to receive. So it means 1 lakh multiplied by 85, 10 lakhs multiplied by 85, this gives 8 crores 50 lakh rupees to the exporter. So here the gains are there, but lost premium of 15 lakhs, it is almost 15 lakhs. So there are gains, but there is lost premium of 15 lakhs. So as the prices the spot rate depreciates more and more, the premium also tends to increase more and more. So if it is 86 rupees, then the exporter is going to get higher amount in convertible into Indian currency, and like that. So that will be the gain for exporter. In that case, exporter will not exercise the options contract. So what is the takeaway? Options hedging protects minimum revenue while still allowing some upside. Means minimum revenue we know whether it is a spot rate or through contractual rate, which is a strike price. So whichever is beneficial, the exporter will go for that. But there are also some upsides of that in terms of the forward the options premium. So these are suggested readings if you want to go for in case of options, currency options, and thank you.